We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Martin Perez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for
Leading
baseball
off tonight
here
for the
this
Yankees,
evening.
the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 7:15.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel
Cairo Estrada.
At the plate, Tyro Estrada. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Wilson is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Will, now I guess it's
to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he is in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Torres comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's 0 for 5. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when he can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Garrett Cole will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box now, C.J. Chatham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bobby Dahlbeck is on deck. The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So coming to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Chatham on at first, nobody out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. His average right at .295 here to start play. 16 homers, 39 driven in. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball well outside. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Full count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this will be fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Full sets. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out of the wall.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peraza is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Cole is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1, well below the zone. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
みっちゃん、こんにちはです。ちょっと離れてました。
Here it comes. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Gary Sanchez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's play.
今もう1位、2位、3位が1ゲームの中に入って大変になってましたよ。もう順位がね、日替わりで変わってるんですよ。この間やっと1位になったんですけど、また次の日負けてもうてね。でもレイズはやっぱりね、負けないんですよ、ほとんど。ヤンキースもヤンキースで、たまに負けるんですけど、ほとんど勝つから、なかなかね、落ちないんですよ。だからまだしばらくはもう日替わりで順位変わりますよ。まあだから連敗とかしだしたらちょっとやばいですね。昨日も負けてるから今2連敗してるからなんとかこれ勝たんとね、ちょっと離されそうでやばいんですよ。
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
昨日もモンゴメリーさん先発やったんですけど打てんかったですね、なかなか。
To the plate now, Gio Urshela.
やばい、これまた持っていかれたんちゃう。
Into the home bullpen for a home run.
20の方でレジェンド3人追加。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, 4th home run for him on the season,
ここでまた一
and that'll
発
stake the
か。
Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Tyro Estrada. And he puts it on the ground to second. And through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
止まらんなってきましたよ、これ。
Wow, the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
5点はきついですね。6点目が入るとさらにきつくなる。
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Now
また持っていかれたんじゃん。
7点目入りましたよ。打たれまくりですね、これやばいな。
2-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
早速デビューしたんです。やばい、2回で7点。
He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for
やばい
starters.
ですな、これは。まさかここまで打たれるとは。
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
もう完全に自信がなくなってますね、これ。
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
ああ、いや、大丈夫です。まあ、やれるときにやったらいいです。いやー、この7点は重たいですな。
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
また相手ピッチャーがホールさんなんですよ。ああ、全然そんな怒ってない。まあ、やるつもりでもね、いろいろ予定とか変わったりしたらできる時もありますからね。まあまあ、そんな気にせんでもいいんで。わお、また打たれ。
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
ああ、いや、全然そんなことない。この回だけこれ投げてもらわんとね、ピッチャーがまだ出来上がってないから。スタミナはあるんですけどね。うん。うわぁ、ストライクが入らん。完全にこれもう飲まれてますね、ピッチャーが。よっしゃ。やっと終わった。いやー、これはきついな。
We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be the catcher Kevin Plawecki.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on. You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
ああ。でもモンゴメリーってピッチャーもなかなか打ちにくい。球も速いし、変化球のキレがいいからね。あ、止めたバット。ボールと分かってても手が出るんですよね、なんかね。
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Yeah.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
巨人も今めっちゃ調子がええんちゃいますね。
A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now,
キャッチャーなんですかね。
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
結構それ打つ人なんですか、それ。外人のキャッチャーっていうのは。
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
めちゃくちゃ調子いいんじゃないですか。
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
パリーグはロッテがえらいめちゃ
And
く
this
ちゃ
will miss
強いです
down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
安倍晋之助みたいじゃないですか。
On the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1 out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long
Batting it.
dart felt so
The right fielder.
good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
まあキャッチャーはやっぱ肩がね強くないと。
Standing in, Marcus Wilson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. As a look, now the pitch.
ああ、外
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly
な
with that
かな
one.
かやっぱこの変化球が落差がすごい
0-2
ですね
count.
や
Here's
っぱ
the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar.
スーパーのレジ袋が有料化されてましたよ、今日から。
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Bogarts takes off. Strike call.
ああ、これはアウト。
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
4月じゃなくて7月。
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find
大
themselves
混
entering
戦でしょ、
play.
これ今現在で 1.5 ですけど。そうだからこれレイズ勝ってるん
And
ですよ
digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
ああ、PS3。まあ、たまには PS3 もいい。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
なかなかここまで混戦って珍しいと思う。
Bases are empty, 1 man
あ
out.
あ、こっちなんとかね、雨止みましたよ。場所によったらえらい降ってますよね。
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
ああ、珍しい。ああ、やばい、ケンタさんじゃないか。うわ、また打たれた。ボコボコですね。はーい。あ、クラス F4 あるんですね。
It's a
今日
solo
はこれ
blast
も
off the bat
ボ
of
コボコに打た
Giancarlo
れてるんです。
Stanton. 19th home run for him on the season
止ま
as
らない
they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
これはちょっと
D-Roll
もう
looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's
替え
box
が
so
しょう
far.
がないですね。
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Matt Barnes is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
はーい。
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
ああ、こっから8点取るのはなかなか厳しいですよね。
Fouled off.
逆にこれ8点追いついたら面白いんですけどね。
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
ああ、でもこんだけヤンキースに打ったら
The batter.
誰やと
So
思います。
striding in, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try.
多分でもね、モンゴメリーさんよりはまだね、対戦した印象としては、なんか打てそうな気はするんですけど。
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
あ、でも、ピッチャー
Just
で
missed
すよ
with
ね。
that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we
こう
need
ま
to
たね、
extend
球
the
種は多い。
netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run.
あら、バレ
Play
ました
2.5.
か。
It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing.
そうなんですよ。
Now
あ、
batting
でも
Kevin
ね、
Leading
Clark.
off.
And as you
For
take a
the
look at
Red
the
Sox.
splits here, he's
確かに。
actually
The
better
center
against
fielder.
right-handed
Kevin.
pitching this
し
season.
にくいけど、なんか打てそうな気がするんですよ。はは。
Here's the first pitch to him.
でもボール球も意外と多いんですよね。初回結構粘っとったんですけどね。ストレートはでも速いですね、やっぱ。
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
ああ、そうなんですね。
A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still
なんと
well
か
behind.
ちまちまと点を取り返さんと。
Yeah, they dug themselves
完
quite a
璧
hole.
で
They
したよ
say the
ね。
first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with
こ
that
の人
solo
もよう
shot,
打つん
they've
ですよ、
stopped
意外
digging,
と。
but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
9番バッターとはい
Standing
え。
in now, CJ Chatham. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider and strike one.
がちまちま点を返せば8点も意味じゃないと思うんですね。
And it's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now here it comes.
意外とボール多いですよ。あのボールに手を出してしまうと術中にはまっていくんでね。こんな感じでファーボールを選べるんですね。
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count,
はまったところでドカンと一発打てば点差は縮まると思うんですけど。
Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh,
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
いやー、じわじわ点入ってきましたね。
So a two-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
他の人も打つんですよ、このチームは。メインメンバー以外でも一発があるんで。ここで出番したんですからね。
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
なんとかなりそうな気がするんですけど。うわー、今のも結構甘いですよね。持っていけるぐらいの感じやったんですね。
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long. You should take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. And that'll bring up JD Martinez, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
The batter,
that's his
number
5th
3,
strikeout
second
in this
baseman,
series alone.
Jose Peraza.
でも3と4が打てんくても他の人が打ってくれたらそれでいいんですけど。
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 8-3. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 8 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Too tight with that one, 3-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
3-1. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far, and it's fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Riding in once again, Kevin Plawecki.
Leading
he
off
got on top
for
of
the
one and
Red
was a
Sox.
ground out victim
The
last
catcher,
time.
Kevin
He's ready.
Plawecki.
Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right
The
now.
batter,
As
number
we roll
2,
through it again, remember,
designated
he
hitter,
struck out the side in the
Xander
last inning, and now he picks up
Bogart.
right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Wilson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cole gets the sign. Here's his offering.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Hopped up. Andujar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Chopper to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Hart enters
please.
to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Kyle Hart.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on
Now
strikes.
batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. Hart, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Beveridge has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, C.J. Chatham. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Go back. Your attention, please.
Enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Zach Britton.
Bobby Dahlbeck will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Britton has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
The third baseman.
That was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Red Sox leave one. Can't make any headway into an 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. From the stretch. 0-1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Gio Urshela. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyro Estrada. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Devers gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. Solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to
now
380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking at power, that green monster.
Jose Peraza is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first. That's the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it.
Designated hitter.
Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ready with the 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marcus Wilson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ben Heller cuts in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count of Pilar. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. C.J. Chatham would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, C.J. Chatham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Michael Chavis called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Chavis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 4. Michael Chavis will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 23.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Nevers fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Standing in, Torres. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Hold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Please join
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Ottavino.
Bobby Dahlbeck will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Set and the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Raphael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count now a ball and a strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in
Up
this
next
one.
for the Red
So they've
Sox,
really figured out
the left
how to
fielder,
attack this guy.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Giancarlo Stanton will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Giancarlo.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Austin Bryce is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Red Sox, number 31, Austin Bryce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Up next for the Yankees, the third
got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Hicks goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees,
stepping into the box, Thairo Estrada. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah. No, inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. Now a long throw to third. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 99.
That had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. In now,
up
Torres.
next for the Yankees.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Torres.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any
now
part of him in this one.
The left
What's the saying?
Giancarlo.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Your
Josh
attention,
Osich
please.
comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 14-4. Striding in,
leading
Jose
off
Peraza.
for the Red Sox.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1. Hey.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And
now
here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Osich is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Dahlbeck is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 2-2, here it is. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 14-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Wilson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Andrew Benintendi will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the night. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
The count 1-1.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless
Now
outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Tommy Kinley. 6'1" right-hander will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 48, Tommy Kinley. Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby
Stepping in now, Bobby Dalbec. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and one.
1 strike.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting,
ready once again, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 17 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hicks is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
That's one of
the
those
batter,
tough
number 3,
that'll drive you crazy as a hitter.
Okay.
He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
4 runs here in this half inning. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
14-8, the final score here. New York put a 14 in the run column here today. Zach Britton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Martin Perez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Martin Perez. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.